Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video of Euro Truck Simulator 2. And today is a very good day. If you maybe already know, the Beyond the Baltic DLC has just released for ETS2. I'll pop up the world map now. So I'm back at the UK again because that's where my garage is based. And I'll show you the map of the Baltics, which is here. It's here, and I'm looking forward to driving up here. I'm so excited. I can't believe this is the 5th map expansion already for this game. It's like no longer leaving Atala, so I can't believe it's no longer leaving Atala to another map expansion. It's so good. And also today we have a special guest, Shocker Carbon EU.
What's up?
And he's here today to talk about and obviously review this DLC as well, because we're both driving up to the Baltics. Well, obviously this is not multiplayer, but at some point we're going to be doing a video of that, of us driving up to the multiplayer and driving up to the Baltics together. So at some point we'll be doing that for our next video, so that'll be good as well. And so I'm looking forward to driving up here. I'm so excited, can't wait. And to show off how many parts I got of Italy, well, that's the most I got off the Italy on my last video. I've only got 2 places to discover down in Italy, so I did well, no bad. So I'm going to do a job up to the Baltics.
And if any of you guys are hearing that in the background, that ding noise, that's my messenger again. Sorry for that.
That's alright.
You must have heard that I've heard that in my pal's video as well. If you want to buy Beyond the Baltic Sea DLC, it is available now on Steam. Wherever you are in the world, like I say, if you're from the United Kingdom, it's £13.49, and if you're from Europe, it's €17.99 cents, I think it is, or pence, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's about 99 cents, yeah.
And if you can't afford the DLC, then well, you never know, you might probably get it. You might probably well save up for it, but like I said, save up for it and then go on Steam and buy it. And trust me, it's really good. I can't show it on the map because you can't see me on the game, but you see on my pal's map, it's very big.
It does.
It comes with 35 new cities, and it comes with new ferry connections. You can now go from Sweden to Estonia to Finland, and the way, well, like I said, Finland is a new add-on along with the Baltic DLC, along with Russia, and it's a famous city, St. Petersburg.
Oh, so at the moment, guys, I'm just looking for a job just now. My friend has already got a route organised, so it's now me now. So I need to try and figure out where I'm going to go today.
Yes. Just to let you know, guys, I got a job which I'm in my home garage in Glasgow. I'm on the motorway now, on my way to a place in Russia, not the very top of Russia, but the bottom of Russia next to Poland. Kaliningrad. Oh boy, I bet the Russians who would watch this video probably laugh at me trying to pronounce their name. Yeah, with their Russian names, they're probably laughing at me right now.
Wonder where I can go today. We think LV. Wonder if that stands for Latvia, I think.
Latvia, yes.
Yeah, that stands for Latvia.
LT is Lithuania. And if you're going to go to Finland, it will be FIN.
Job from, well, I'm at Aberdeen now. So far there's job is going to Latvia so far. There's 2 jobs going to Latvia.
So like I said, if you're strapped for cash and you cannot afford the Beyond the Baltic Sea, and if you've got maybe, if you want to buy it, if you want to buy this DLC, and if you haven't got the money for it, for example, like I would say, and I think my pal would agree with this, I would ask your mum or your dad or any family members to buy it for you if you really want it. You know, like I said, don't buy if you're not sure about the price. Always ask a parent.
Yeah, that's right. Always ask before you buy something, because I've learned that lesson. Because when at one time I bought something like myself, like I do online stuff myself, and I did a bad mistake buying too many stuff. And so any expensive prices, always ask someone before you do it.
That's right. I've done that too, so you're not alone.
Because to be honest, there is something that we can mention. Like, me and my friend did a very bad mistake. Another friend as well that we know. But we did a very bad mistake, and we went to a wrong place, which was very expensive. But then sometimes you need to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, it was this.
It was a Chinese buffet. It was.
And it was in Coatbridge. If you don't know where Coatbridge is, then obviously you're not from the Lanarkshire area.
Yeah.
But if you do know it, and that means you are from the Lanarkshire area.
So at the moment now, guys, I'm still looking for a job, for a place to go. Another thing that you mentioned is as well, I might need to cut this video into 2 episodes, just in case if it gets too long, depending on the job I pick.
That's right, because we've got UK to go. Now, you might have would have said to us, you should have started in Poland. Well, to be honest, maybe we should have started in Poland. But you know, every new map expansion we like to start in our home country, up in Scotland. Is that right? We like to start in Scotland.
That's right, yep.
So, just to let you know, guys, if you're watching this video, well, my pal's video, I am no far. I'm still on the M6, just heading past the junction which you can come to Cardiff on the M5. Sorry about that, I've got a hilly butt there. So, like I said, the Baltic came out while my friend who's recording this was down the stairs. I was watching the live stream. Now, you probably haven't watched the live stream on their Twitch and the social media and all that thing. It's on Steam. I watched it on Steam, and I saw the guys release it, and I just went right in there and bought it. And when I was watching the live stream, I was about to release it. It was a woman who released it. I can't remember her name, but it was a woman who released it. She was like, I don't want to, and then she did. But that was funny. That was hilarious. Really hilarious. But it was funny. I mean, I think these guys did a good job with this map, and I can't wait to see it for myself.
I can't wait to see it too. I'm just getting a job just now, so I can't wait to see it too.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to try and get some achievements. Well, I might not get them because some of them are quite hard to get, so I'm going to try and see if I can get some. Might not get them all. I won't get them all in the night, because if I got them all in the night, then I have to explore everything. Which that might take me a couple, maybe weeks, maybe a month to explore all the Baltics.
I think I might go for this job. I think I might carry this new live cattle trailer. Wonder what EST is. Would that be?
I think that's Estonia. I think.
Do you know what I think I'll go?
EST. I think that's Estonia.
I think it is. Yeah, that's Estonia. Do you know what? I'm going there. I'm going to Estonia.
What livestock trailer is that?
It's I think it's one of the companies. I've not carried it yet, but I'll do it anyway.
What country is this thing you're from?
I'm going to do it from Italy. I'm deciding to go to Estonia.
Okay, so you do it from Italy?
Yep.
You might probably get there before, maybe it doesn't really matter. Right, well, depends. Well, I'm halfway down in England in the game at the moment, which I've still got to fight for. I've just seen, I forgot to mention to my pal there, there's the new AI trailers is now on the road for the Baltics. So they're on the road. I saw 2 new car transporters. One of them was the Mercs on the back, which looks really cool. There's only like 4 cars, 3 on top and I think there's 1 at the bottom. So quite cool. And there's another new trailer. That's the company that I'm heading to. I can't even say it because it's in Russian. It's in Russian, I can't pronounce it. like I said, I bet the Russian guys, if I try to pronounce it, they would probably laugh at me for that. This video was hilarious. It made how you pronounce the names in Russian. Yeah, you know, it's okay, you know. My accent's not the best, but it doesn't really matter. I try to learn new languages and new European languages and that. I think you have too as well, mate.
Yeah, I've as well. I have too. Yeah.
We've learned French. And
Yeah, we learned French as well. Yeah, we learned French. Yep.
What was Spanish?
I think we learned Spanish as well. I think we learned Spanish as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it. I forgot all the words to say. Sorry about that. Your hand background.
See, look for this job.
What?
If you're hearing that, I apologise. I apologise for the noise in the background. Just my sister. It's just my wee sister. Yes, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so enter. So I'm getting this job. Going to Estonia.
I'm going to Russia. It's only the small part of Russia. It's not the big part of Russia. It's only the small part. Yeah. Hold on. Let's record.
Okay, where's this live cattle trailer at?
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I put the popcorn down before, but it doesn't really matter. Still do that in. I'm only away for a minute there, so no harm done, eh?
Yep, no, I'm done.
So I am just outside Birmingham. I'm heading right past Birmingham now. So I think this is me going down towards the M25 now. So I'm on the M1. So I think this is me heading towards the M25 through London, and then head all the way down to. I can't remember the other number for the dual carriage. So the dual carriageway to go on to, I think it's the M2. The M2 to go down to Dover. And after that we'll get the train on, and then we'll get the train to Cali.
Yeah, I think that is the M2, yeah.
Oh, there's a new trailer there, it's a purple trailer. Because once we get into Cali, then that's us in Europe now, and that's us on the way to the Baltics. Like, my pal, he's already in the Baltic. Well, he's not in the Baltic, but he's in Italy. So
Yeah, I'm in Italy. I'm doing a job from Italy. Heading up to Estonia, I'm going to.
Funny enough, the UK is, like I say, still doing that Brexit thing. Brexit.
Oh, Brexit, yeah.
Brexit, you know, trying to leave the European Union.
I don't have my headlights on there. My game's dark at the moment. I don't have my headlights on. They're on now.
Mine's is just going into dark time. Hopefully, when I get there, well, it might probably still be dark. 2 AM I'll be there by.
So, like I said at the start of the video, guys, I don't know when a next video will be, because usually I'm always quite busy a lot usually. But I think the next video will be maybe on the multiplayer of me and Trucker Carbon EU probably doing a job up to the Baltics together. So that means when we're on the multiplayer, you'll see Trucker Carbon EU's truck, and I'll also be with him on the multiplayer. So I think that will be our next video coming up soon.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but guys, just to let you know, that's not our names on multiplayer. We've changed our names on multiplayer. So if you see these names, give us a tip, or give us a flash.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Our names on the multiplayer are different. So if you ever see my name on the multiplayer, my name is, well, it's not Trucker Carbon. Well, obviously, well, it's not that name, but I came up with this name. Mine is Sonic Fanboy 1998, and I'll let Trucker Carbon EU see his name.
My username, because I know people from Britain may say that's a good name, people might say not, but to me I like it. I'm a big guy in the fan. It's really fan 1998.
And we usually, and me and we both usually drive around together, so if you see us, give us a toot. We're more like to We're more like or a flash, and we'll flash back. So that will be our next video. I don't know when that will be made, but we'll be doing a job on the multiplayer, drive up to the Baltics together. So I don't know when that video will be, but that will be our next video for an idea coming up soon.
I usually play the radio. I might leave it off just in case. I know my pal doesn't hear my game. I don't think he does hear my game when I'm driving. Do you know, mate?
Well, I don't think so. No. Well, if you wear it, well, if you wear, well,
by the way,
yeah.
We've now got new radio stations added. We've now got Radio Helsinki.
I think I remember you said that. There's new radio stations in.
So let's check them. Well, my mate's not going to play them, but I'll play them. Because hopefully he doesn't get it on this one record, because if he does, then we're screwed. Well, no, I won't be screwed, but my mate will be screwed.
I don't think we'll be able to hear it, I don't think.
So I'm just checking out these new radio stations. In Estonia. Well, that's... Problem is, will they work? That's a talk show, but I wouldn't understand what they're saying. Luckily, my radio should be okay. I've got some of my songs in this as well, so hopefully they're still in this, which they probably will be in this. But anyways, let's get back to the driving.
Yes, so I'm driving just now from Italy. I'll also keep an eye on my video settings as well as I'm going along, because more like this job I'm doing, I probably might need to clip into 2 episodes, which I don't mind doing, because obviously this game is so large, so any job you pick, obviously you need to cut it and make 2 episodes, which I don't mind doing, because this game is so big now, so, and even more, it's getting even bigger, so whatever job you pick, obviously sometimes you need to cut into 2 episodes, which I don't mind.
That's right. I might get a break at some point. I don't know when. I might get a break, but I might not get a break at all. Depends. If I think, I need a break, I'll just go over, I'll just pause the game. I think I'll just pause the game because I think it's more easier. Because I don't want to see people stopping my truck, because then I have to go again. So, we've also got new radio stations as well. I don't know if that just came in the patch or it just came in the DLC. I don't know. Maybe it came in the patch. Because I've never seen them earlier on, so also it could have came in the DLC. What version are we running here? We're version 1.53.2s. So, I've been watching the live stream while my pal was getting some of the stuff in Italy done.
Yes, I was doing that, yep.
I'll apologise if you hear that. I can't help it, there you go, hear it, so I'll apologise for that.
Which is okay.
Yeah, my pal knows that it doesn't mean it happens, that it happens.
So I'm really quite good that Euro Truck has got a lot of new features. Like, I really like all the new features that came in with the game, like the new, like the police cars and all that. I mean, when that came into the game, when that came into Euro Truck, I mean, it was really better then, because when this game came out to begin with, this game never had any police cars in it.
That's right.
And me and my friend always said, I wonder if they could put police cars in one day, and they did.
Yeah.
And when we seen it, it made the game really more realistic.
Now, I'm a 5-year Euro Truck similar to veteran player. I'm classed as, I think ACS says, you played this game more than 4 or 5 years, you're classed as a veteran gamer on the Euro Truck. So I'm generally a veteran in this, and I think I was a veteran too.
Yeah, because I've been playing this game for quite some time as well.
I've been playing for 5 years. You know, I never played this when it came out, but I should have played this when it came out. But, you know, I had a rubbish computer back then, and I've got a computer that I should play now, but it's not good. But you know, I'm saving up for a new one. So
Well,
I can do my own.
well, one thing I can say, sometimes it's hard to afford one like a PC, because PCs are really expensive.
Mainly gaming ones are very expensive if you want to play this game with.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm okay with my computer. I mean, it doesn't really lag that bad. I mean, I always get 36 to 40 frame rates, and people are saying, "Oh, that's rubbish." But to be honest, actually, that's not bad. It's not really that bad.
So here's something I'm going to say. So if you have watched some of my videos recently, and if you think that you really enjoy this game and you're interested in playing it, well, what I could say is you really need a good PC computer. Like, you really need a good one to play this game. That's if you're interested in playing this game. One thing I can say is you really need a very good PC. A very good PC. And make sure you have also the right requirements that it requires, so you don't get any lag.
Well, because SS has put more copies of the game, I don't know if you know this in the last video. I didn't think we did the last video, but we do trailer skin mods, for example. Now, there's some trailer skins that we've made that some users made, and you might think, oh, you didn't make that. Technically, we did. We made our own as well. As me knows, my pal is, I don't know if he's got it running, but he's using my Remix company mod with the actual company and the trailer.
Yes, I'm currently running that now, guys. Yep.
So he's playing that. That's my mod. It's the actual company. It didn't come out too good. The company name didn't. Well, the trailer came out good, but the company logo for the company you drive in to get it, I didn't think that came out too well. But at least it works. That's the main thing.
Yeah, at least it works. The main thing.
And with the Baltic DLC, we can pretty much try and use the Baltic's companies logos to maybe do some modifying, try and get some actual companies from the Baltics into them. Like, I'm going to make a mod for that, because I've done an Italian DLC trailer mods, which you might need a Italian DLC for that. And I've done that. I can't send it to my pal because it's a big file, so I can't send it to my pal, but it's pretty much finished that mod. So I'm going to try and work on the Baltic one, which I need to think of some. But if you're watching, you can give a comment to my pal to see which ones are required. Whatever it is, you want me to do, I'll do it. I need to get this first. And over to my pal.
So I'm just at a toll booth just now, just going through a toll booth. I accidentally just installed the truck there by accident, which it usually happens, but it's alright.
I think that's your dinner here, mate.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll soon find out.
Yeah, so it'll be great if SES gives me, my pal, early access to upcoming content for this game. But, I mean, it's their decision, depends on who people play this game, like commentary on it a lot. That's why I made the channel. I'm not doing it to get early access, I just want to do it because I love this game.
I'm the same as well. That's the reason why I wanted to make the channel, like, just do videos of the game as well, and just, just because I like it as well.
Well, the reason you made a channel is, I'm going to say this right, you made the channel because...
Well, yeah, well, obviously the reason why I made it is... Well, the reason why I made the channel, guys, if I want to say that now, as you may have seen, before I start to make videos like what I'm doing now, like with single player, if you look back at the previous videos, if you have not seen them, if some of you have seen them, the reason why I made a channel is because on the MP, if you do play the MP, you might have noticed there's a lot of bad drivers on that.
And you never know. Sorry, mate. You never know. I forgot to say this. I should have said this when you mentioned our usernames. You might have probably seen us driving about. You might have seen us, so you're probably watching us now.
So that's right. You might probably have seen us on the multiplayer. So you might probably be watching this now, and you might have probably seen us.
Just wanted to shout that out before my mate said something else. So I can shout out.
That's all right. So if you want to look out for our trucks, on the multiplayer, both of our trucks have the Scottish paint jobs on them. Because the paint job I have on there now is obviously not the Scottish paint job, because obviously single player, obviously we just pick any paint jobs we want, but on multiplayer we decided to make it a Scottish paint job because obviously the multiplayer is like online, so that's why we decided to make the Scottish paint job.
You can use your tag to use as your actual for your trucking companies so that people can join. We're called Scottish Logistics.
Yep, that's our tag name. So if you have seen the name before, well, that's us.
Yeah. You might probably see us, but if you want to find us, we're usually hanging around in Glasgow before we get a job to do somewhere in the game, mostly in Europe. I like to go into Europe mostly because I like to check out the scenery. Well, we're going to check out now even more now thanks to this DLC that came out today.
I need to get in this lane here because that other road's. I think there's a road closed off up ahead. I think.
So just to let you know, guys, I am now approaching the. I'm now on a country road now. Just about to get the train into the continent, into Europe. So we're going to get into Cali, and then we're going to. Well, I'm not going to go into Cali, but we're going to drive past Cali to carry on through the motorway and that. And then we've got about a couple countries to go through before we reach the new DLC.
And I'm still in Italy just now, so we're a wee while yet to go before I reach the Baltic as well.
So,
which I think. Oh, I'll let you see what you're going to say. Like what?
Oh. That's right. I made a new. Like I said, I made a new waypoint, so now I can go through because I want to go through Bioscope and check the rest of this road out.
Yeah, I can't wait as well. I think what I'm maybe going to need to do is, depending how far this is now, with the settings in this video now is about 26 seconds. So it looks like maybe episode 2 might be get into the Baltics, or maybe this episode might be just entering it in and then to continue the rest of episode 2. I'll just need to see when I get there.
I'm actually approaching the continent.
So the next video will be I will be with Trucker Carbon EU as well, even though our names, like we said earlier, our names on the multiplayer aren't that, because we decided to like change the names. Like I made mine Sonic Fanboy 1998 and my friend said his name, so we decided to make their names for the multiplayer.
Yeah. If you don't know how to change your name on the multiplayer, you can do it through your account. You have to log on to you have to go to www.truckersmp.com, log in and then change your name from there through your account settings and then save your changes and then it should be there, it should appear in gameplay. Not very hard to do.
Yep, it's not really hard because that's how I managed to change my name. So the next video, as I did say earlier, that will be the next video. I don't know when it will be, but I've just decided to organise that as another video. When it will be, I don't know. Probably when we'll just have time to do it, when we decide to go back on the multiplayer.
Yeah. So just to let you know, guys, I'm just approaching the Channel Tunnel, just on the dual carriageway, just about to come off it, so you get to the Channel Tunnel and get on the Great Cali, and then on our way to the Baltics. Really exciting.
The many hours I've got, well, I'm still miles away. Yeah, I'm 41 hours, man.
And I am 29.
So looks like, guys, I will be cutting this video. I don't know where I'll be cutting it, but I think I will have to cut it at some point where, because I've got 41 hours on this job. So I don't know if I'm going to cut it even more. I don't know. So far the now it's about 29 seconds in just now. Okay, looks like I'm at a queue of traffic here. So the thing I've noticed now, when the AI cars stop, they put their hazard lights on now.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Because I've seen that a few times already today when I've been playing the game. Like earlier on I did a special transport job and I was with the escort van, and I seen the escort van stop and put the hazard lights on. I think that's quite handy, because it easily warns you to tell that the vehicle stops, so that means you can just stop behind it.
Yeah.
I find that quite handy, that.
You see that in the multiplayer as well. Players on the multiplayer, they do that too. I do that myself as well.
If you see that in front of me, guys, just now, that is my friend Weetabix mod. If you see it just now.
Oh yeah, you see I'm a mod there, nice, thanks.
Just shouting out there just now.
They probably have, they probably have noticed mine because I did say to you that I made a mod, I made that one. I bet some of you are going to be asking my pal, is your mate going to release it? I don't know. Problem is, I might not. It's probably just half these trailer mods that I've made is mostly personal belonging to me, because I've made them. All I do is just take the image and just put it over the ACS's default trailers. That's all it's do. Easy as that. Very easy to do.
It's pretty easy to do, yeah. Well, to begin with, it seemed quite hard, but now we've got the hang of it now.
And if you've not seen my last video, now I know this was a very old content I've done in the old truck. I decided to go back and try out old mods. And I made some trailer mods that night. I just never put it in the game. Well, to be honest, I never made them at the time, but I made them, so I might probably do a classic clip of ETS2's old pro mods. Still got it, just haven't been on it, because I've been doing other stuff while waiting for the release. Now it's here, now you go on the truck gameplay. So that's me in the continent now.
I'm still in Italy at the moment. Still.
Well, technically, mate, you're technically in the continent.
Yeah, I'm technically in the continent.
You're in Europe, so we're both in Europe. We're both in Europe. So that's me on my way now.
Really? I'll let you say something. Yeah, on you go.
That's me now on my way to Russia now.
And I was going to say was, I can't believe already that this is the 5th map expansion already for this game. It feels like no longer leaving Natala, and then a 5th map expansion already.
Yeah, I've been driving in Natala for mainly nearly a year. I've been doing it for a year since, well, not a year, sorry. I've been doing it for 2 months before I completed the whole map. I still drive down it, but thanks to this new region, I like a bit of new region in this.
So as some of you people might be wondering now, well, what might be coming up next for Euro Truck? Well, one thing I could say is that we'll still need to get the rest of Germany rebuilt.
That's right. But I did hear, ACS did say this a couple of months ago, and I think they said this in the stream as well, while they were talking about the Baltic release. They did say that the next DLC after the Baltics is going to be the Balkans. And what that means is you're going to have a bit of Valerius, Valerius is Ukraine and all that, and a bit of Croatia all the way down to all the way down towards Bulgaria and all that. And if it's confirmed next year, they probably will confirm it next year, and maybe in a January or February vlog. Now,
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I'm not saying they will make it, but they did say it themselves. I was a bit disappointed in that. Well, it's good that they're having that in, but I really want Spain and Portugal in, because Spain and Portugal has not even been touched in 6 years.
Australia has not been touched in years yet.
It has never been touched. But I see what SAS were trying to do. They wanted to complete bits of Eastern Europe a bit, Northern Eastern Europe. They've done that. And I don't know if it's possible, but I think they will at some point do a few changes to Scandinavia DLC. Maybe expand it a bit. I'm not saying they will expand it, but maybe they should.
Just want to say that now, guys, if you hear that, I do apologise.
Sorry.
That was just a phone going off. But if you hear that, I apologise for that.
actually wanted maybe Ireland to be in the game. Ireland, even though it's in pro mod, but I would love SS to be on Ireland map. I mean, my brother would have done within a couple of months.
So yes, looks like guys, I will have to be cutting this video. I don't know if it's going to fit in on a one video. I don't know. I don't know if I might need to make an episode 3, but we'll have to wait and see as I go along.
It's highly likely you might need to make a part 2.
Yes, it's still highly likely. Seconds now is about 35 seconds in.
Because if you're still in Italy, it's highly likely that it's back. Stop maybe, I don't know, maybe in either Austria, maybe back Poland I would stop.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Depends if you can get there.
There's an AI vehicle up ahead, stop with the hazard lights on.
That's a new company in front of me, a new trailer. Baltic Logistic Transport. That's a new company, came in Baltic DLC.
See how many hours I've got. Still got 40 hours.
I've got 27. So mainly enough, I think I'm going to get there before my pal, because I'm in France. He's right on the battling, so it's highly likely that I'm going to get there before him. But it's not a race, you just want to get to these areas to explore it, you know.
So yes, definitely looks like I will have to make an part 2 of this. But I will still keep this part going, yeah, it's about 36 seconds in now. I might do what I did. Or instead of stopping at 55, I might make it be 56 or 59. So I might make it be slightly a bit long. So like maybe when I do it, so maybe when I do episode 2, it might be slightly shorter, maybe. So I'll still keep this part going yet, so there's still a bit to go yet. So I don't know if I'll make another part of driving up to the Baltics, but maybe the next video might be me myself, maybe. But we'll wait and see. But if Trucker Carbon wants to join as well, you can join too.
I mean, it's I don't mind joining because I'm not really that busy now. You know, we've got Christmas. Well, we probably will be busy on Christmas.
Well, yeah, sometimes. Well, I did say earlier on, guys, I did say that I don't know when the next video will be. But there's 2 videos came up with now. We might do another part of driving up to the Baltics, but it will still be on single player because I think me and my friend are going to be on single player for a wee while. Because we have to get used to this Baltic area so we can get around it. And if we go into multiplayer, at least we'll know our way around it and we won't get lost.
I would say we should do a part 2 because we don't want to do one video and they'll be like, oh, you didn't go to the Baltics, and then we'll get complaints saying, oh, this is time wasting. I think it's best we should do a part 2 tonight. I would say, I think we should because we want to get to the Baltics, man. Alright, so just to let you guys know, I am now approaching Belgium. Like I said, when I get to the Baltics, I won't spoil any use, maybe my pal. I'm in Belgium.
Well, there is some clips of it on YouTube, guys, but I never watched it because I didn't want to spoil myself because I was looking forward to this DLC. I was so excited.
I did spoil myself, but I didn't spoil myself so much. I want to see a few bits of it and then just cut it off because I want to see the rest of it myself.
So I can't believe 5th map expansion already for this game. Can't believe it. This game is just getting better and better.
Well, now I think Pro Mods is releasing, I think they're releasing another update to get the Baltic DLC compatible, like, to bring it in Chrome, along with the rest of the Pro Mods pack. I use Pro Mods sometimes. Like I said, I'm not using it now because, like I said, it's deactivated.
Yes, that's deactivated just now, Pro Mods is.
Well, it's not on the computer I'm using it now, it's on my other computer. I play it on because I play Euro Truck on 2 computers. My original one, which I'm on now, is my main career one, which was 0 mods. My pal's got mods on his, but I use 0 in my career one. I do use my trailer mods sometimes, ones I made. And I use other mods, I use Jazzy Cat mods, I use some of his mods.
Jazzy Cat is good. You see realistic cars on that.
I like the my favourite mod from Jazzy Cat. It has to be the motorbike pack. Don't know why, but I love this motorbike pack.
This video's just about 41 seconds in now. So for the next video, well, for my channel, just shouting out there just now, a next video for my channel will either be another episode of me driving up to somewhere in the Baltics, because, well, for this video I'm going to, it's Estonia, so I might do another video of driving to somewhere else, but obviously that will not be tonight. But I might be doing another video to somewhere else, but maybe just sometimes, just depends if I'm not busy or not. And also if Trucker Company you wants to join as well, you can join too.
Of course I will. I like to join because, you know, I like to play this game with my pal.
And also another thing as well, if you have not already yet, you can go and also check out my friend's channel as well, Trucker Carbon EU, and check out the videos, and if you've not subscribed, you can subscribe to him as well.
I do appreciate that. So if you're watching what he said there, I do appreciate you guys giving me and him support. I really do like you guys to check out my channel as well. So thank you for watching my channel.
No problem.
By the way, we actually know each other in person. We didn't meet in total strangers. We know each other for real.
Yeah, we did actually. We did.
Just in case any of you wondering, do you used to know each other in real? I was like, yes, we do. Because I remembered I'd done a video on my other channel. My other channel is called Carbon Peter 98. You can subscribe to that as well.
Yep, that's the gaming channel.
Yeah, I done a video. I done a video and I was friends with two YouTubers. One of them is retired from Let's Playing. I haven't heard from him in a couple of years. Flodo Magic, not heard from him in ages. And I've got a friend who's got the same name as my pal. His name is Mark something. I can't say his second name because he's Russian. Yeah, I was in his video with him playing Midnight Club 2 3 years back. So yeah, I haven't heard from him in ages, and I haven't heard from Flodo in ages. But nice to play them again. So I don't know those two are strangers, but you know, I became friends with them when I tried that channel out and played with them online. Enjoyed it. So, are we up to it again? Like I said, I'm in Belgium. I should have started at Poland, man. I should have started at Poland.
I'd say to start in Italy. Well, I was thinking we're starting in Poland, but I'd say to go for Italy. So I thought maybe we'd just do it longer.
Yeah. shame that there's no new drivers to hire. I wanted just new drivers to hire in this. Because we've expanded yet again.
Oh, there's a random event there. Oh, on the
What's
left hand side of the road. I'm going to turn the camera. Look at that. Oh, tank on fire, load on fire.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that one about. I've seen that around.
Do you know?
I've seen that.
Do you know? Do you know? Let's actually talk about all the new features that actually came in this game. I mean, what I think of them, honestly, I think they're really, really good.
Yeah.
What do you think of them?
I think it's really good. We were going to talk about. Let's talk about what came in 1.33. Let's talk about the features.
Yeah.
One of them is, like I said, support for the DLC Beyond the Baltic Sea. That's one of them.
Yep.
And what else? We've got 2 new cities for free, which is the ferry ports, which also which also you can use to go to the Baltics. Other one is on the map. You see the city names like they're in the original names, but there's a setting in gameplay which if you press the button to untick it, it'll go back to the original names, which used to be before. So I didn't know what that was until I found out on SES's software's video, which was showing change log. What else could be? Oh yeah, they've added in the 2. I can't say the name, but you know what I'm talking about. The 2 trailers, 2 big long trailers, which requires to be put in a garage in Finland. Again, also required to be on Baltic Sea for that. And what else? New AI traffic as well. Some new AI traffic cars. It's also in it. I think that's mainly it. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. If there's some I missed out, I can probably mention. But I might go back to one of the videos to look at the change over and see.
I think the most new features I really do like is, well, the police cars were a new feature, but they've been in the game for how long now?
Since last year, I think. Beginning of last year.
Last year, so
they came in. I think it was 1.27 or 1. I think it's 1.27. I might be wrong. Or 1.28. I'm sure it was 1.27.
I think the remaining new features for now is the new features now was the ones when it was the ones that we could buy new trailers, also new random events, and what else?
I think random events came in 1.31. I think the trailer ownership came in 1.32. And that's when we found out that the secret road to Baltic was revealed, but it wasn't finished in that version.
That was right. That was right. It wasn't finished in that version, so it wasn't. I was right.
No, it's half the stuff that's missing. But when 1.33 came, we looked at that secret road and we found out half the stuff is there, but not in 1.32. That's what it was.
I'm kinda busy now, I can talk later than now. I'm kinda doing this video now. Just a random event here, guys. If you heard that noise in the background, that noise just no longer there, I do apologise for that. Really do apologise. You might have heard a few noises already, so if you heard some noise in the background, I really do apologise for that. Trigger carbon you used just away somewhere just now, so you should be back in a second. Is cruise control on? Have it on or not? Yeah. I think I had cruise control on. I think I have it on. I accidentally just missed my route, but don't worry. I'll find a way back around that. So I hope you guys have hope you guys are really enjoying this video so far. Hope you are enjoying the video. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. It'll be more fun when we get to the Baltics, which will be on another episode, because it looks like I'll be obviously cutting this, because this video is now just 52 seconds in. If you've seen that trailer mod back there, that one that I just put the camera to, that's another one of my friend's ones. That's another one of my friend's trailer mods. If you've seen it. Just waiting on Trucker Carbon EU coming back. He's away somewhere just now. I think he'll be back in just a sec, because I don't want to end this episode without him, so we can do episode 2. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. Hope you've enjoyed it so far.
Alright, let's be back.
That's
No,
that's my friend back now, guys. Just to say,
very sorry about that, guys. You thought I'd done a run of there.
yeah, I just said there you were away somewhere, so I actually just came back
I
now.
went back and went to talk to my mum about something.
No, it's
My
not.
mum wanted to know if I got the DLC. My mum said, well, I didn't need to ask my mum about it. She knows it's my money. She said she can buy it, stuff like that. She wanted to know if it was out, so when I told her it's out, so I'm just chilling. I'm playing it now.
So I've not started episode 2 yet, guys, but episode 2 will be starting just soon as after I end episode 1. So this will be obviously obviously I'll put an episode 1 in this video, because obviously I can't put it on in one big video because it's going to take too long.
Just to let you know, guys, I am now in Germany.
I am still in Italy, and we'll let this run another few minutes long.
I bet some of you are going to be wondering, you're still in Italy, how the heck is he getting in? How the hell is he in Germany that quick? Well, it appears that he has a faster truck. Obviously, yes, I do have a fast truck. I don't know why, maybe it's because of the engine I've got. I've got a very good truck.
Maybe that would be that. Depends whatever engine you have.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to my friend after this part ends. I'm going to talk to my friend first before we end this part. This is very important, mate. So you need to have this off. So I don't want anyone used to hear this. This is private between me and you.
Sure, no bother. So I might pull on our services somewhere since my friend needs to talk to me about something.
But don't worry, we will be carrying on.
We will be, yep. Because probably when I'm recording, probably at that time we were stopped to talk what we were talking about. So for next videos, like I did say, it will be on MP as well, on ETS2 multiplayer. I'll also be with Trucker Carbon EU as well, and we'll be both doing a job up to the Baltics together, so that means you'll see my friend's truck. So that will be a next video coming soon. Don't know when it will be, just probably when we have time to do it. And obviously when Trucker Carbon EU can be with us as well, because obviously when we're on the multiplayer, we're both together.
And I'm going to try, and later on, after I get this job done, I'm going to try that new paint pack, those 3 new paint packs that came along with the Baltic DLC release. It didn't came with the pack, but they came in separate packs, these 3 paint packs, which I decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy them too.
Okay, okay, seconds in this video now is just about to hit 59 seconds, so I'm about to end this part. I just need to pull over somewhere, and then I can end this part here. Which I might probably just pull on hard shoulder for quickness, actually.
So just press the thingy button when you stop.
Or actually, yes, that could be better. Might just do the pause button. Right, so I'm going to press the pause button any second now, guys. Any second now, guys. And my friend just sneezed there, so bless you.
Thank you. Pretty cool. A nasty cold, guys. You know, when it comes to the time of the year, sometimes I get sick during the winter time. Because, like I said, I don't mind sharing this with you, and my pal knows this because I never phoned him in nearly a few days.
Okay, guys. Well, this video here is this video is about to hit 1 hour, so I'm going to end this here. and we will see you in episode 2. Anything else you want to say, Chuck Cabri, you, before I end this?
Nope. Like I said, we're gonna take a break and talk about something, but then we'll come back on.
Right.
It'll only be a few minutes. We just
So we have a
need
few
to find
minutes.
a thing.
See you in the next episode.